Greetings, dear hearts. How you doing? It's Miss D. It's Sunday, June 3rd or 4th, somewhere right around there. And I'm making this quick video to do Capture the Week, Miss D, as I'm doing my video journaling of my life, my journeys. Did you hear that S? As I'm having more than one, I decided each week I would come in and do a recount, an update, a briefing of what the week has been like for me. This week has been very interesting indeed. I'll start out with the workplace. I had mentioned a couple videos back that I am transitioning into a new position at the job, more of a management style, management position, being responsible for other adults there at the agency. It's a new position, working with people that I have worked with in the past. So that's making it very interesting when your coworkers see you one way and then you take a leadership or management position and they are now having to answer to you as the boss. No, I'm not wrapped up in titles, and no, it's not like I personally feel that way. I feel team is the way I want our group to go. But some people haven't quite caught that yet, and so there's been some rough transitioning, should we say. Couple employees don't appreciate me being in the positions. I'm real honest, so I'll just say what it is. And so we're doing some sabotage, doing some very destructive things as far as the work we need to do. And it's caused a problem or two or three this week, but I feel very capable of doing what I have to do, and I see the big picture. I knew transition would be harder for the team in two ways. A, that a whole new person would be in the lead, and it's somebody else's vision. I actually am a lot different than the person that was in this position last, and so it's a lot of adjusting that has to happen. I think the little hiccups that we're having, anybody that was taking that position would have had. I think the second reason that it's a little bit harder for the team this time is because they know me one way. They know me as a teammate. They know me a little more personal than you mostly would get to know a manager or supervisor or anything like that. So trying to juggle me compartmentalizing friendships and business, we all have to work out. So it was very interesting team meetings week. If you want to know more about Ms. D transitioning into the management role and taking on something real new, leave a comment down in the bottom. And as I'm rolling out my management style and taking over a team and leadership, I will be glad to make videos on that. As I know, I've been watching videos. It's been a while since I've been in a management position. I have some years ago been in that position, but doing more counseling these days. So not managing people other than myself and some kids. So I've been brushing up, reading some literature and looking at some videos. So I too want to throw my hat in the ring with my management style. So if you're interested, just leave a comment in the bottom. And as we go into the very beginning of taking over a team, we can start making videos on that. I may do that just anyway. That sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Also this week, I did the big chop the end of last week. I said yesterday that I did the big chop on Sunday, but I really believe it was like maybe Friday or Saturday of last week. And so it's been a week of me wearing my natural hair very, very short. that has also been a interesting ride. Lots of people had lots of comments about that. I had lots of feelings about that. But I must say, today here on Sunday, looking at myself in the monitor as I'm talking to you guys, I'm feeling it. It's starting to really become me. So that's been a very interesting part of the week. I'm not used to short hair, natural hair, even taking care of it. So I got to learn new hair treatments and styles for this short stuff. My daughter said to me the other day, "Well, Mom, you just cut it off. You didn't do anything else to it." I'm like, "Well, what do you do with this much hair? I got this much hair. What do you do?" Who knew? You got to still do something with this, but we'll work it out. Enjoying that actually. For me, it's a restart. As you know, this year, about 3 months ago, I had my 60th birthday. So I'm taking my 60s by storm, and so the reboot, the chopping off the hair. This is called a big chop in the natural hair community for those that are coming from some of my other places where you work with me as a crafter, as a denture wearer, as a counselor. Yeah, this is called the big chop. Um, it's part of a new beginning with my hair, and I'm taking my 60s and I'm calling them my golden years. I'm the golden girl, and I'm thinking of adding a channel and calling it the golden girl, and just go through the journey of my 60s here on YouTube. That's a big commitment, so I think I'll start out with the Golden Girl Year 1, which is see if I can stay true to making a video about my 60s, what that really means, because I'm finding just here in the last 3-4 months that I have been 60, there's a different mindset that goes on. There's a deepening of the way that you think and way that you plan to move through your days you have here on earth, and I'm finding that very interesting. So look out for that. Ms.D is trying to keep busy here on YouTube. And then also this week, we've had a couple mishaps with me trying to buy on the internet. I'm finding shopping on the internet not to be cool. Maybe it's because I'm 60 and I'm used to going to the store, looking at some stuff, trying on some stuff, feeling some stuff before I spend my money. But modern days have gotten us where you go to these websites, you see something that looks good, and you buy it. So down that line, I did want to, on this check it, just show you a couple of the things that I tried to buy online, and some were nice and surprised me that were well, and some, especially the hair, okay, I was really excited about buying hair, but I didn't really want to buy it online. When I say hair, I'm talking about wigs. I wear a lot of wigs. I have always worn wigs in my adult life, and I will again wear wigs after I get really used to this short do. This is a part of me being confident in who I am, and okay, making sure I'm checking in with Deborah, making sure that I'm cool with me no matter what I have up here. But that being said, I love wigs. So I didn't want to buy my wigs online, but my daughter buys them all the time, and she is looking good every other day. She got a different do, looking good. So she actually bought me a wig few weeks ago. You probably seen me in those last videos when I had big hair. I had one on that thing was the truth, as the kids would say. And so I ventured out myself to try to buy some wigs. It did not go well. I'm a natural, as you can see, and I've been natural even underneath my wigs. And so I don't wear straight wigs. I usually wear curly wigs that look a little more natural. And so I was so disappointed. I thought I bought a really nice natural curly girl wig. I was shopping on I don't want to lie on top hatter, but I truly believe it was either Top Hatter or Wish that I purchased it from. And the reason I am guessing is that I haven't been to my oh, I did go to my statement, my bank statement, to see what it was, but you know, when they showed the vendor, it had this gobbledygook information the same as this, and I can't remember because I was shopping a lot, so it was either Wish or Top Hatter, but the seller seems to be from China. And didn't give the company name, or unless the company's name is HM, and all the rest in a foreign language. I ordered 3 wigs. They all were supposed to be Curly Girl Naturals, and I was so disappointed because one was supposed to be a 360 lace front Curly Girl Natural. Look at this. See a curl anywhere? Now this one I gave them a slight little leeway of not wanting to cuss them out, because I do remember looking at a bob wig, but I do believe the bob I was looking at was a Curly Girl bob. But this did actually come as a bob, but not a bob Ms.D would wear. I'm almost tempted to put this bad boy on and let you guys see, because now I think I've waited too late to even return these and get my money back. But it's really sad. What am I going to do with this? Okay, I'm 60. What I do is at age 60 is I just do stuff. You know, people watch my videos, my family, and they're like, you're bold, you're doing too much on YouTube. But let me just show you what this mess looks like. Yeah, I did that. I just popped that bad boy on right on in your face. This is supposed to be a bob. Are you feeling this? Not a curl anywhere. And the bob is raggedy as far as Ms. D's concerned. Trying to figure out where you put the part. And believe it or not, it's actually looking better to me today than it did when I first took it out the package. I guess I was so disappointed with nothing was gonna be able to let me see that day that was gonna work. But this is the best one, I believe, out of the 3, and it's nowhere close to what I was expecting. Definitely not a lace front. Parts crazy. But I do believe some kind of way I will cut and do something, and I could make it work. Maybe I could put some curls in it. I don't know. But this is about the best. Are you feeling it? Anybody feeling this? If you're feeling this one, you feeling Ms. D and this bad boy, leave me a comment. Should I try to work it out, or should I make a doll and put this on the doll? You know what? Today it is actually looking a little bit better. This side I really can get with. I like the bob that way, but I'm just not used to me in straight hair. I'm used to curls. If this was a curl bob like I thought it was going to be, oh, then we'd have some trouble out of Ms. D. But straight hair is about as bad as me having to get used to short hair. I would have to really get used to this. Okay, so this one, you'll say, okay, Ms. D, you're going on pretty hard. You probably could work that out, right? So then I'm looking for my 360 lace front wig. And I thought this one was going to be it. Yeah, I'm just going ahead and playing with these now because I'm not going to be able to send them back and get my money back. I'm just going to have to get my money one way. So I guess if I get a YouTube video out of it, I'll call that good. Now this one has some curls, but it's not like the natural curly girl. It's so silky and silky, no texture, but it has curls. So I thought I'd put this one on and maybe I could make this one work. Wanna see? You know you're gonna see. Here you go. Ms. D just keeping it real. I mean, out of 3 wigs, I just knew I was going to get something. I thought that the one I thought was going to be the 360 was going to be the truth. It was going to be the one that I love. Here we go. Again. This one, I can almost work with it, but none of them fit my head right. The hair for me is too straight. What am I going to do with this? Besides do some cutting and, but this is supposed to be a lace front too. There's not a piece of lace anywhere on any of these. And they got the hairline so far back that you can't do nothing with that. My main thing is when you're disappointed that you don't get what you want, you can't deal. It's supposed to be a natural curl, like if it was a natural girl's curl. The picture I saw online, it was some kind of cute, y'all. This, Ms.D crying, Ms.D crying. First off, I don't do this much hair, but what are you going to do at the front? Somebody help me. Sisters, do you get stuff like this in the mail after you done ordered online? What do you do at the front? What do you do with this? I don't have baby hair. I'm 60. Remember, we're 60. We don't have baby hair. We got gray hair. Okay, I don't know. Maybe it's the camera, but they actually are looking a little bit better to me today than when I took them out the mail. I guess being so disappointed. But look at this. That ain't working for Lady D. I don't even know how to fix it. Somebody gonna have to help me. But what you think? Somebody, you got an answer for this? When they have the hairline way up here, your hairline's down here. Generally on wigs, because I wear curly, my curls hang and I don't see all that, but this is what we working with. If I was walking down the street, you saw me with this, what would you say? Like, lady, you're going to have to fix that front. What's up with the front? I know. Okay, so my biggest disappointment is still yet for you to see. Where's she at? I know. This isn't a wig review. It's Ms.D talking about what happens at 60 when you're trying to shop online. 60 may be funny. Y'all may enjoy these videos just because so far 60 has jokes. We done lost our teeth. We done lost our hair. Probably gonna lose every friend I got on the job, right? So I better be cool with you guys. You guys cool with me? Dear hearts, y'all got my back? If it just be me against the world, y'all got my back? Because it may be me against the world. Alright, now this is supposed to be the one that I was dying for. It's supposed to be my 360 lace front natural curly hair. This is some silky stuff. What black girl you know that her hair looking like this unless she mixed? Ms.D don't hardly look like she's doing that, right? That's not what I was going for. Look at the seams in here. Sisters that do hair, the natural hair community, you know what's up, right? You see this madness? And now I'm stuck with it because it took a long time for it to come in the mail. That's one thing. And then when I did get it, I was so disappointed. And I thought I'd send it back. But then the information on the packages and on my bank statement doesn't give me anywhere really to send it back to. My daughter saying just cancel it from my Visa card and let them worry about it. So I guess I might have to go that route. Or use it for Halloween. I got plenty grandkids. Alright, this is supposed to be my curly girl. It's straighter than the last one, right? What we gonna do? What we gonna do? Look like Lady D stuck with these two. We're gonna have to figure something out. It's the fronts. You know, when they're supposed to be lace front, you're supposed to get a more natural front right here for those of you who don't wear wigs. I know Ms.D all over, just showing y'all hair. My, all of y'all probably like, what's good? I thought she was going to paint a picture. Oh, I thought she was going to talk about her teeth. Oh my goodness, she's doing a hair review. If this is a hair review, they came in these clear packages. The company's name is in Chinese or Japanese, some kind of niche that I can't pronounce. And I shopped online from either Wish or Top Hatter, and can't get the name of the people that actually sent it out, because those are just websites where you shop and then the vendors send you the stuff. This is some shady stuff I've been seeing, and matter of fact, I think they popped up during a session I was on Facebook, and that's what the wigs that they were showing were so cute. It made me clickbait over to order because they were so cheap and a good price. So I thought I'd go take a look. I've been duped. All right, so that's what happened to me this week with the hair stuff. I did all that whining, and so I guess I'll show some things that I did order. Again, I was on Wish and Top Hatter, and I can't remember which one because it's funny how things aren't labeled after you get them. But this one I believe is Top Hatter for sure because I had to bid for it. I love her. This is beautiful. And so I won her in on Top Hatter for a bid of $1. No shipping. Isn't she beautiful? Beautiful. Love this. So that's an online purchase. That's okay. And then same website for $1. I Top Hatter won a bid for this hat. I love this hat. And it might make this hair work out. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. Did we do it? Did we work something out? Ms.D feeling it. Ms.D, I'll make this work with this hat. Because it's the hairlines that's so crazy on these bad boys. Hey, we feeling that? Y'all feeling that with me? Go skiing, go out in the snow something. Save this hair for the winter. But for $1, I love this little hat. Love this little hat. And then one other thing I'll show you is these pretty little earrings. Haven't even taken out the package yet. Got these also Top Hatter for a bid win of $1. Oh man, can't see that. Isn't that pretty? For $1. Can't beat that. So that made the online shopping experience better. I got a few other little things. So you'll see this as a backdrop on my screen. Ms.D got this short hair, and she's going to have to figure out how to do some makeup. So I got that. I got a couple things of makeup and other products for skin. Those went all right. Ooh, that was interesting, right? That was too much. Now we got some hairdo, don't we? So that was Ms.D's shopping experience. So somebody gonna have to help me here in my golden years, because golden girl in the online shopping is not working. I don't know how women are buying their wigs online and getting that to work out, but it didn't work out for Ms.D. That was nothing like what I was expecting. I would have never purchased any of those if I had went to the shop and looked at the hair. I don't wear silky hair. I wear natural hair. But we'll let go of that. The other thing and the last thing that I want to touch base in and talk about this week was my creative side. You guys know that I have been learning to paint. You see some of the works on behind me. Working with the art Sherpa and her mother, Ginger Cook. And I'm finding a couple other artists online that are really hooking me up with some information and skills. So the next pieces that you see, they're going to shock you. But this is what I've gotten to this week. I was online looking up tribal masks because I was painting a lot of black girls, and I was watching this documentary and doing some history going back to ancestors, and I was interested in the tribal mask, and so I have started creating some masks this week. This is the very first one I did. I say it's okay, it's okay. And then I did a round two, and I love this baby. Isn't that gorgeous? Miss D's becoming a painter. Can you feel me? That is Miss D feeling it. When I get done with a piece of work and I can get excited and I smile when I look at it, it makes me feel so good. Not only do I sit and paint and get to just de-stress, relax, but the finished products, if you have a lot of stress in your life, if you need a hobby, something to do, you might want to consider acrylic painting. You don't have to have much skill. I'm telling you, I just started painting about 4 months ago, had no skills. Couldn't do anything. Couldn't draw, couldn't do nothing. And I give props to Ginger Cook and her daughter, Cinnamon Cooney. They have taken me from all that stuff they be talking about, their palettes, their this knife and that knife. I'm like, I hear you. they got me understanding what a palette knife is and an artist knife is and what paint brushes are, the numbers and all that. In 4 months, look what I'm producing. Feeling it. And then this piece, I have a card that I got from somebody. Somebody sent me a card years ago, and when I saw that card, I fell in love with it, and I always knew I wanted to do something with it, but I had that one card, so I didn't want to touch that card. I didn't want to mess that card up because I loved the card. So I decided, now that I'm painting, to try to paint. Now, the card is very fine lines and no color and all that. That's Miss D's expression. But it was a African woman with a head wrap. So I created my own head wrap and hooked her up with a necklace and a little something. Pretty proud of that one too. So I did a lot of good painting last week, and today I'll be painting as soon as I get done with this video. I got a couple projects I want to work on. Also, in my creative side, I made a pair of earrings this week. With the short hair, I've been wearing a lot of cloth, from the motherland, in cowrie shells, Ask me about cowrie shells in African American. If you don't know, ask me in the comment and I'll talk to you. But I do make jewelry, and so I made me some nice earrings, and I'm going to start making some really big because I think short hair and really big earrings go together. So my creative side got caught up to this weekend. Well, I got a couple more things I just going to show you because me and art, I'm loving that art thing. I hope the art Sherpa sees this. This came straight from the art Sherpa's lessons. I love how this came out. Can you believe I'm painting something like this? Can you feel me? Yeah. If you want to paint and you want to feel excited, you better check out the art Sherpa and her mother. Okay. And now this weekend, this project isn't finished yet, but I do want to show you, because I'm talking about my creative side, what I'll be playing with this week and probably showing off next weekend. And I just started this, so it's not finished, so there's no face or anything in it. I'm messing with gold leaf. Can you see that? Gold leaf is a medium that's a foil that's gold. And so I've been playing around with painting and then adding gold leaf to it. So I'll show you this one next week and see how it turns out. This is my first time playing with gold leaf. I'm wild. I can barely paint, and now I want to play with a new product, new medium. But it's all in the creative side, and that gets me excited being creative. So my check-in for my first week of videoing my 60s, I'm going to say Ms. D was doing the thing the first week. Being real creative, getting in tune and centering self, and out in the professional world, able to handle some things. So we're going to say, good week for Ms. D. Ms. D going to sign out right now. I'm cooking and I can smell the sauce. So I'm going to go check the food. I'm going to say bye for now. This is week 1 of The Golden Girl. Have a blessed day. Bye.